Hello, this is Dan Parisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. So happy to be joined today by Tom Worthington, who is Director of Dealer Sales with Kings III. Topic of conversation is, of course, recurring monthly revenue to do with security sales and integrations RMR Deep Dive coming your way in our August issue and all over securitysales.com throughout the month of August. RMR is something that a lot of integrators are looking to maximize. It gives them so much more opportunity to run a better, more successful, more profitable business. Tom knows a lot about that, as does Kings III. So thank you so much, Tom, for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Why don't you talk just to start about the importance of RMR from your perspective? Then we'll get into what Kings III can do to help facilitate it. But why should integrators, installers, dealers, why should they be thinking not just about capital projects, but about RMR specifically?
Yeah, RMR is just the gift that keeps on giving. So, at least in our industry, RMR is everything, especially at Kings III. It's a whole business built around RMR. But for typical integrators, you just want to be in a position to be sticking to your customers. You want contracts that constantly give you revenue, and you want some stability, consistency. So that's the really good thing about RMR, is that as you keep growing accounts, you have that really nice foundation to give you some flexibility, outside of to let you explore some other areas of business as well. So yeah, we love RMR, and our core mission is to get more and more RMR.
I think that's a very good point. And yeah, I mean, it's what's nice is the predictability, the steadiness of it. I mean, you could have economic problems, you could have a pandemic, whatever it is, but that monthly or that quarterly or that annual billing is just coming in. It's almost on autopilot. And I think a lot of integrators and dealers are just craving that. So why don't you talk about how Kings III can be a difference maker for integrators, for dealers, how working with you can give them that holy grail, give them access to that steady, predictable, high margin RMR?
Yep. And Kings III, we're really focused really on one niche, which is elevators. And we are really focused on the recurring revenue that is around the opportunity of elevator phone monitoring. And that can also go outside of elevators too, into emergency phone monitoring, maybe area of rescue and swimming pool communications, swimming pool phones as well. But there's just so much opportunity to gain some recurring monthly revenue in the world of elevator phone monitoring, that's our laser focus. So in today's world with cellular communications, the big trend in the elevator industry right now is building owners want to migrate off of traditional phone lines for their elevator phones, and people in the fire and security and elevator space are perfectly aligned to help that building go to cellular, and they can partner with Kings III, use our code compliant cellular communicators, and really have that building owner start paying them every month for the cellular communication for the elevator phone. So it's a huge recurring revenue opportunity, way to monetize the phone line, the communication path from the call center to the elevator.
It makes so much sense. I mean, you think about the big telco companies, they shouldn't be the only one collecting those monthly checks, should they be? I mean, there's a real opportunity for integrators to play that vital role and that stickiness you mentioned earlier, to be able to be in the client's face, be partnered with them on a month-to-month basis, getting that revenue in the process, but also just tightening the relationship.
Absolutely. Yep. No reason for the telcos to get the revenue anymore. Two things at play, for traditional POTS lines, the cost of that phone line has gone up dramatically. And the service on the POTS infrastructure is just not like it used to be with the telcos. So in many cases, the building owners are, they've already migrated the fire, and they've already migrated the burglar alarms to maybe cellular or radio mesh. But a lot of people are still stuck on phone lines for the elevator phone. So yeah, tremendous opportunity. And a lot of the dealers, a lot of the integrators in the fire space are already maybe getting recurring monthly revenue with elevators. They might be doing the monitoring part. So this is just a second way, in addition to monitoring that elevator phone, this is a second way to monetize and get some money out of that. So it's a really good time to be in the elevator phone space.
So, Tom, given that it's such a good time to be in the elevator phone space and everyone is looking for more RMR these days, how can people find out more about Kings 3? If this conversation has whetted their appetite and they're like, I want to capture some of that RMR, I want to be working with Kings 3, what's the best way they can do that?
Yeah, they can reach out directly to me. Within Kings 3, we have some different things, different channels, but I head our dealer program, which is directly selling to fire and security companies. But, through our dealer program, fire and security companies will be able to order our Elevator Connect 1000, which is a 4G cellular communicator. So they'll be able to order that device, install that device, and you got the full backing and technical support and pre-sale support of Kings 3. So I would just recommend either go to our website or reach out to me directly.
Thank you so much, Tom, for joining me. Thank you so much for being part of our RMR deep dive. Again, you're going to be able to find it in the August issue, Security Sales and Integration, and on the SSI website. But thank you so much, Tom Worthington, Director of Dealer Sales, Kings 3, for being here today.
Thank you so much, Dan, for having me.
My name is Dan Farisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. Please keep your eye on securitysales.com in the days and weeks ahead, especially as we begin to roll out our RMR deep dive. Thank you so much once again for tuning in.